There are certain things women will literally ask and beg you for. They will even convince you it's what they want. But the second you hand it over, something shifts. Her energy changes, her respect drops. And suddenly, you're the one confused, wondering what you did wrong. And the worst part? Most men keep repeating this mistake, thinking they're being good, loving, or supportive, when in reality, they're quietly destroying the very attraction they're trying to build. So, in this video, we're exposing the 5 things you should never give a woman, even if she begs for it. 1. Total control over your schedule and time. Let's start with the classic trap. She calls you up, uses that sweet angelic voice and says she misses you so much, and asks why you can't just spend every single day together. And suddenly, you cancel your gym session. You ditch your job. You cancel the band practice you've been planning for 3 weeks. You drop everything like a puppy waiting for a treat. You think you're being the ultimate romantic boyfriend. Listen, you are not being romantic, and nothing kills attraction faster than a man who doesn't love himself enough to prioritize his goals. You absolutely should spend quality time with your lady, but that shouldn't be at the expense of your job or dreams. The moment you give her total control over your schedule, you have effectively told her your life, your goals, and your passions mean absolutely nothing. Women are attracted to men who have a mission, a purpose, and a life outside of the relationship. If she begs you to skip your hustle or your gym time to just hang out and watch Netflix for the 4th time this week, the answer should be no. Keep your boundaries. If you don't respect your own time, why on earth should she? 2. Validation for her bad behavior. This one is tricky. She comes home completely out of line. Maybe she was incredibly rude to the waiter at dinner. Maybe she started a massive unnecessary screaming match with her friend over absolutely nothing. Or worse, maybe she disrespected you in public in front of people. Then the waterworks tears starts. She looks at you with big tears in her eyes and says, "Everyone is against me. You're supposed to be on my side. Please tell me I'm right." And in the bid to keep the peace because you're terrified of a little conflict, pat her on the back and say, "Yes, you're totally right. Everyone else is just mean." Stop doing this. When you validate her bad behavior just because she asks for comfort, you are not being a supportive partner. You are being an enabler. You are teaching her that she can act like a toddler, throw tantrums, treat people like garbage, and you will still be there to applaud her and hand her a trophy. Guess what happens next? Her respect for you plummets off a cliff. Deep down, she knows she was wrong, and when she sees that you don't have the backbone to call her out on her nonsense, she realizes you aren't a leader. You're just an echo chamber. A man who cannot stand up to his woman when she is genuinely in the wrong is a man who cannot protect her from anything in the real world. You can be loving, you can be calm, but you must hold her accountable. Do not feed the monster. 3. Your financial security and blind funding. This one is the entitlement of the modern dating world. She looks at you and says, "If you really love me, you'd help me pay off this credit card bill, or all my friends' boyfriends buy them designer bags. Why can't you just do this one thing for me?" And because you want to prove you're a provider, you reach for your wallet, swipe your card, and put yourself in a financial hole just to see a temporary smile on her face. Let me break this down for you in savagery language. If you are funding a lifestyle she hasn't earned, or if you are bailing her out of chronic financial irresponsibility before there is a ring on her finger and a lifetime commitment, you are a walking debit card. You are paying for her attention. And the second the funds dry up, or the second you say no, watch how fast that love turns into resentment. There is a massive difference between being a generous provider for your family and being a sugar daddy to someone who views you as a financial safety net. When a woman begs you to fund her luxuries or solve her self-inflicted financial disasters, and you blindly comply, you destroy the organic connection. She stops seeing you as a man to love and starts seeing you as a utility bill that needs to be paid. Protect your money and build your wealth. If she loves you for you, she will respect your financial boundaries. If she leaves because you won't buy her a $3,000 bag, then you have your brutal answer. 4. Your mysterious past and every single insecurity. This is a sneaky one. You're lying in bed, it's late at night, the mood is soft. She looks into your eyes and asks you to tell her everything, to tell her your deepest secrets, your biggest failures, every time you've cried, and everything you're afraid of. She'll say she just wants to know the real you and that she won't judge. It sounds like a beautiful moment of vulnerability and the peak of intimacy. So, you open the floodgates. You start sobbing about how your dad didn't love you enough, how you got bullied in the 7th grade, and how you're secretly terrified that you'll never make it in life. You lay your entire soul bare, thinking this will bond you forever. Fast forward 2 months. You get into a heated argument about something completely unrelated, like whose turn it is to do the dishes. Suddenly, out of nowhere, she takes those exact insecurities you gave her and weaponizes them. She throws them right back in your face to cut you as deep as possible. I'm not saying women are evil. I am telling you how human nature works under pressure. When people get angry, they use the ammunition they have. And you gave her the ammunition. A woman wants a rock, not a puddle. She wants to know you can handle your own demons. This is not to say you can't be vulnerable. Get to know them on a deeper level and have triggering moments with them to see if they have emotional maturity and regulations before you trauma dump on them. Do not dump your emotional baggage at her feet and expect her to remain attracted to you. Keep some mystery, especially in the early stage, until you have experienced how they handle emotions. 5. Your absolute certainty of her forever. She looks at you with those puppy dog eyes and asks if you will love her forever, or that you'll never leave her no matter what she does. And you suddenly try to prove that you're being the ultimate loyal partner. Respond by saying, "Of course. I will never, ever leave you. You could ruin my life, and I'd still be here. I am yours completely forever and ever." Well, now you just gave her a lifetime pass to treat you however she wants, because she knows there are absolutely no consequences. The moment a woman is 100% certain that you will never leave, no matter how terribly she behaves, the incentive to treat you well completely vanishes. It is basic human psychology. We do not value things we cannot lose. If you buy a cheap plastic pen that you know you can replace instantly, you throw it around and don't care if you lose it. If you have a rare luxury watch, you guard it with your life. You must always maintain your walk-away power. She needs to know without a shadow of a doubt that your love is conditional on mutual respect, loyalty, peace, and love. If she breaches those conditions, she needs to know that you love yourself enough to pack your bags and never look back. Never give away your walk-away power. It is the only thing that keeps a relationship balanced and respectful. Stop giving away your power, your time, your money, and your boundaries just because someone asked nicely or threw a tantrum. Relationships are built on mutual respect, not absolute surrender. If you want to keep the attraction alive, you need to keep your backbone intact. Stand firm, be a man of principle, and stop falling for the traps. The comment of the day goes to Omaida Mohammed, and it reads, "This is my story, I swear. Thank you for highlighting this self-destruction and self-toxicity." That moment when you put the mirror of self-reflection up is the moment you are ready to evolve.